got a little spoiler for you. Everything in the building is gonna look like this.
Oh my God. And I guess this is where we're fucking sleeping because we're idiots.
How are you feeling? Are you nervous?
Yeah, I'm a little nervous. I got that familiar knot that's usually in my stomach when I go to these places. I've seen this one on several shows before and always thought there's no way in hell I'm gonna go there. So we are approaching Waverly.
The look of this building is so imposing. I'm surprised you're conscious right now.
I'm keeping it together for now. There's a good chance tonight is the night you see me die on camera.
It kind of looks like a castle.
It kind of looks like hell.
It looks like Hogwarts.
There's not one part of you that's like, oh man, I'm really in for it now.
I mean, I don't...
What in the fuck is that?
It's just a big metal thing. That's not a ghost, that's metal.
Jesus Christ, dude.
But I think we should let them know that we're entering, you know, just give them a quick, hey ghouls! The boys are here!
This week on BuzzFeed Unsolved, we explore Waverly Hills Sanatorium as part of our ongoing investigation into the question, are ghosts real? As with most places we investigate, it doesn't have the most pleasant history, making it one of the most haunted places in the world. And as you can see, this is the place where nightmares are made. I mean, look at that.
It's very dark. It's a dark hallway.
I just don't get any of this. I don't understand.
I know.
Okay. Well, let's break down the history for Mr. Robot over here.
Please.
On July 26, 1910, Waverly Hills Sanatorium opened to treat patients of tuberculosis. On October 17, 1926, a bigger version of Waverly Hills that we are now sitting in tonight opened to accommodate the overflow of patients from the tuberculosis epidemic. The hospital is 5 stories tall and was built on a quiet space atop a hill where it was thought that patients would be at peace and receive lots of fresh air. Most importantly, it would keep the patients quarantined far away from crowded areas. Fuck me. I feel awful right now.
Looks like one of the Conjuring films. I got a little spoiler for you. Everything in the building is gonna look like this.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
We've really done it now, haven't we?
Yeah, we've done it now.
Let's provide a little background on tuberculosis. Tuberculosis, also known as TB, or the White Plague, is a bacterial infection contracted by breathing in air containing Mycobacterium tuberculosis. The bacteria could eat away at the lungs and overall claimed roughly 2 billion lives in total, billed as, quote, the plague of all plagues, end quote.
I'm glad we're done with that.
Yeah, that was a rough time in history.
Just everybody died from it. I feel like in every movie about a period before 1940 or something, there's a part in the movie where someone coughs and everybody looks at him.
And there's blood on the handkerchief.
And there's blood on the handkerchief.
He tucks it in his jacket real quick.
Yeah, it wasn't great.
Around the turn of the 20th century, tuberculosis ran rampant in the warm, wet weather of Kentucky, and the demand for treatment necessitated a facility like Waverly Hills Sanatorium. It could accommodate up to 500 patients. Unfortunately, not all the treatment was effective. According to owner Tina Mattingly, Waverly also used electroshock therapy to treat patients whose tuberculosis spread to the brain.
The electroshock therapy is on the first floor, what we call the morgue wing. And electroshock is where they performed on the patients that got tuberculosis of the brain. Probably didn't help them, I'm sure, but they didn't know what else to do.
There's a little theater in here.
Yeah, it's set up because sometimes they put stuff on for Halloween, but this is the room. Do you feel strange?
No.
Let me sit down on this couch.
Oof. It's filthy.
Yeah, well, we're gonna be sleeping on the ground later, so it doesn't really matter, does it?
I think the ground is cleaner than this couch.
It's pretty dusty. Are my butt cheeks now?
Yeah, that's a perfect butt print. You got your 2 pockets there.
Oh, look at that, the 2 pockets and everything.
For Ambergar's butt. Someone will come here in a week and they'll be like, it's a good ghost butt. A lot of you were probably very unhappy here. It seems like a room where they were doing a lot of medical things that maybe you didn't enjoy. If you're here, we're gonna be real quiet right now. Maybe make some noise. Okay, here we go. Shockingly, I'm not really hearing anything. This is the biggest upset. I did not see this coming.
Interestingly enough, due to the fact that tuberculosis is highly contagious, Waverly Hills was largely self-sufficient. They grew their own food, raised animals, had a post office, etc. Basically, once you went to Waverly Hills, whether you were a patient, nurse, or doctor, you were no longer part of the outside world. Eventually, a vaccine was made readily available for tuberculosis, and Waverly Hills closed its doors in 1961. It's been debated how many died within its walls before doing so. Current co-owner Tita Mattingly has claimed the number is approximately in the tens of thousands, but nobody can know for sure. Regardless, death was so common that the hospital actually contains a horrifying area nicknamed the Body Chute, a tunnel used to dispose of dead bodies out of eyesight from the other patients. The tunnel is roughly 500 feet long and leads down the hill.
If I were staying here, I wouldn't want to be watching them shuttle bodies through the hall all day.
Like, oh, where's Pete? Down the chute.
They shooted him.
They shooted him. That's fucked up.
Pete done got shooted. Is that the body
I
chute?
think this is the body chute.
Well, let's take a look.
Oh my God, this is awful.
Now this is the nightmare.
Oh no, 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 no. No. You have gotta be fucking Are you fucking kidding me, dude?
This is like Satan's cement butthole.
Oh my God, dude.
Shit.
Oh my God. How far does this go? Are we going to hell?
Let's find out.
If there's anybody down here that maybe hated this tunnel,
This is a witch hole.
let us know. Make your presence known. Preferably now and not when we get to the bottom of this tunnel. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. It looks like there's a soccer ball at the bottom.
Well, that's good.
Oh my God, are you serious?
What is that? The wind?
I don't know.
It just went woo.
I don't know what the fuck that was. There was some weird whoop noise.
What if I go up there and you stay down here and we turn our lights off and see if we hear anything?
What if you go fuck yourself? How about that? How long am I staying down here?
A minute.
A minute?
Yeah.
Fuck. All right.
3,
Lights off in 3,
2, 1.
1. Oh God. Oh, no, no, no. I hate this.
This is sort of beautiful.
I didn't even get to do all the things on my bucket list.
Shut up.
You shut up.
Did you hear that?
Is it a minute yet? Please tell me it's been a minute. Hello?
Okay, it's been a minute.
I hated that. Get me the fuck out of here. I'm leaving. Goodbye, ghost at the bottom. I'm gonna imagine that place is the closest thing to hell.
Not really, because there's no malice there. It's just dead people. It's people who died of a disease and they...
You gotta imagine when their like soul is out and they're watching it get dragged like a World War II victim down this creepy, dingy tunnel is not the thing that you would like to see.
What do you want them to do? Like carry him out on a golden velvet couch?
I'm just saying it's an uncomfortable place.
How dare they dispose of my body?
I'm just
They should
saying.
leave it in the
I'm just
hallway to
saying.
rot.
The spirits of the countless who died here are said to now haunt this facility, making Waverly Hills Sanatorium potentially one of the most haunted places in the world. That being said, let's get into some of the reports of paranormal activity. Visitors often claim they hear the sound of children's laughter. Slamming doors are said to be a common occurrence. Some insist faces have appeared in windows to rooms that are unoccupied and in photos where nobody was standing. Waverly Hills is also famous for its reports of shadow people, which are shadowy figures that people claim to see all over the hospital.
If you look down this hallway long enough, your eyes are gonna look at that darkness and eventually you start to see movement in darkness. When there's nothing there, your eyes sort of fill the void.
Yeah, I got the chills even just thinking about it.
So have you ever heard that old thing about when you look at your face in the mirror in low light and eventually it sort of looks demonic? And look it up, it's a thing on the internet.
Who are you pointing to?
All the Shaniacs out there.
Shaniacs! I hate you. Aside from general reports, there are specific areas of this former hospital that we should discuss and investigate in detail. For obvious reasons, the morgue on the first floor is reportedly an area of heightened activity. Supposedly, this is one of the more active rooms in this whole joint. You feel any strange feelings right now?
I'm cold. Yeah, it's a morgue. I'd feel stranger if there were actual dead bodies in here.
Well, I mean,
right
these
now.
are accurate autopsy tables from the time. These are real.
Yeah, I see that.
Jesus Christ. Moving to the third floor, a homeless man and his dog supposedly fell down the elevator shaft when the building was vacant, and co-owner Tina Mattingly, as well as many others, claimed to have seen the ghost of both the man and the dog.
One night after I had a tour going on, and I was walking down the hallway, and I saw a very tall man, tall, thin, long hair, turned my snake light on up like this and clicked it on. He just wasn't there. Well, at that point, I'm a little nervous, and I start to walk down the hall, and I'm kind of looking around to see if I'd be backed into a room or something. And then I see a dog laying in the floor. It was a white dog. It looked like a small white German Shepherd. And I started, calling to the dog, try to get it up and get it to moving, and it didn't. And then all of a sudden, I didn't see it disappear. I didn't see it get up and walk away. It just wasn't there anymore.
It's also speculated that the man did not accidentally fall down the shaft, but that he was pushed. But I mean, at least he went out with his, best friend, I suppose.
They pushed the dog too?
Oh, Jesus Christ, I didn't even think about that. Maybe he was like holding the dog on the, we're not gonna think of the logistics of
Even
this.
if I'm holding a dog and someone pushes me, I'm gonna let go of the leash, or I'm not gonna be like, yeah, you're coming with me. Coward, taking your dog to jog with you.
What are you doing? This is the worst thing you could possibly do.
Put your hand in there further.
It's pretty, I don't want him to grab my hand. What if he grabs my hand and takes a zoom?
Well, then we have proof of a ghost.
No, it's just gonna be you saying you dropped it, ooh, you dropped it.
Put your hand all the way in there. There you go.
I don't like that.
Do it, Ryan. What are you, what?
I dropped the zoom.
You didn't drop it.
I know. Okay, to the man in the elevator, if you were pushed down this elevator, make a noise. If you fell down this elevator, make a noise. I'm just gonna ask you, maybe you'll say it, maybe I'll hear it later. What? Ah!
What the fuck is wrong with you? What?
It was this. Okay, felt like someone doing this.
You've got a thing, man.
I swear.
Also,
This is why I didn't want to do it, because I knew you weren't gonna believe me. This is bullshit.
It's also very breezy here, so yeah, if you felt a
Well, why
breeze,
did
it's highly likely that it was
If that was you,
a breeze.
please don't do that again.
We'd like some confirmation that it was you. Please do it again.
No, don't listen to him. Oh God, I hated that. Let's get the fuck away from this elevator shaft. There are reports of an apparition draped in a white doctor's coat being seen. One ghost hunter claims he saw the man disappear into a treatment room on the 4th floor. Also on this floor is a room that used to be the nurse's waiting room, a place where owner Tina Mattingly came across evidence of a full-bodied apparition.
We were on the 4th floor, me and another girl that comes here every year. She's the one that's always taking all the pictures and stuff. She has a really nice camera. And she was snapping pictures, and all of a sudden I hear her just going crazy, like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And I'm like, turn around, I'm like, what? She goes, you wouldn't believe what I got.
She said she saw her standing right here. God, that'd be scary.
It's kind of grainy because I took a picture of her camera and she never could send me the original.
It does look like a full-bodied apparition.
That doesn't give you the chills.
Well, I mean,
On the 3rd floor, there are reports of a little boy named Timmy who likes to play with a blue rubber ball. All right, Timmy. My name's Ryan. This is my pal Shane.
hi, Tim.
I hear you like balls. No, wait.
Will we do a retake on that one? That had to be intentional.
I swear to God, I'm not doing this on purpose.
I mean, this is a bit.
No,
right?
it's not a fucking bit, I'm sorry. I'm gonna bounce my ball. See, it's a bouncy ball. You like that? I like it. Wanna play? Oh, fuck.
You want to play? Well, you sound threatening. Like
know.
You want to play? Let's fucking play.
Timmy, I'm very scared, but if you could throw this ball back, I won't be as scared.
Oh my God, that's the biggest lie I've ever heard.
All right, Timmy, I'm throwing the ball down. You ready? All right. Dude, there's like... Oh, thank God. I think we're good.
It bounced a few extra times, though. Did you hear that?
Do you think it bounced? I thought it bounced a couple extra times, but I thought it was just my mind playing tricks on me.
It sounded like it stopped and then it bounced a little more.
Oh my God. No. Dude, there's like...
I don't know if that means ghost, but
Let's walk down and find the ball.
that's the most serious I've ever seen you. Let's walk down there and find the ball.
All right, Timmy, we're coming to get the ball. I don't know where it went. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God.
Do you want the flashlight right now? Oh, there it is.
No way.
Oh!
Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no.
Ryan, the ball bounced.
No, the ball stopped here. How the fuck is that
Ryan,
possible?
The ball stopped right here.
How is that possible? Oh, no.
They know. Ryan, they know.
Shut up, dude. You know this is fucking weird. Shut up.
Ball came right into this hallway.
I don't know what the odds are, Timmy, that my ball would land right next to my name down there that I didn't know existed. I'm gonna roll the ball one more time, Timmy. We're coming over, Timmy. Where did this thing go?
I think it's one of the.
Oh, it's right there in the middle.
Oh, perfect. Now that's a good throw, Ryan.
I mean, that's exactly how I threw it last time.
No, it wasn't exactly.
Yes, it was.
No.
It's like directly in the middle of the floor.
So you think because it's in the middle now, it was moved before?
Yeah, that's exactly what I think.
I don't know.
You don't think it's odd that it stopped in the middle and then before it went into the room by my name?
But it also stopped at the I love pot graffiti, so maybe this ghost just lives to blaze it.
It's rumored that patients whose infection spread to the brain, rendering them insane, were sent to the 5th floor. So let's make the journey upward. All right, this is the floor I'm really not stoked to go on. One room in particular on this floor that is arguably the most active and definitely the most controversial is room 502. It's a famous 502. And I guess this is where we're fucking sleeping because we're idiots. And this is what we like to do. Room 502 has a reputation due to the 2 suicides that supposedly occurred there. One story has it that in 1932, a nurse jumped to her death from the 5th floor patio near room 502, though others believe she was actually pushed. Right around here is probably where she jumped off. The second nurse to die here.
That's a hell of a fall.
That'll do it.
I mean, if she was 5 feet or taller, a good gust could just knock her over. Because even when I was looking over there.
The other suicide reportedly occurred 4 years earlier in 1928 when nurse Mary Hillenberg hung herself just outside room 502. Another theory is that Mary got pregnant by one of the doctors, and when he tried to perform an abortion, she died and the suicide was staged. So according to Tina, here's 502, they found the nurse hanging right around here. So if we were to sleep in this area,
Oh, that's right. That's right where it happened.
we would be sleeping right where it happened.
I could tell you some stories about the 5th floor.
Oh, sure, let's hear
I've
them.
had guys, people for security reasons, stay up on the 5th floor in tents. And they had things hit their tents all night long. You hear kids giggling and stuff.
Oh, that's fun. Cool. That's
Yeah.
where we're gonna be sleeping.
So you have
Awesome.
fun with that. I've been here almost 16 years and I've never done it.
Well, that's good that we're gonna, really tee
Yeah,
that
you're
off.
gonna do something that I've never done.
Awesome.
Go big or go home. Well, this place, I realized, is different for a number of reasons. One, if we were at the Sally house, it's like, oh, run out the front door. Whereas here,
You're like trapped.
yeah, we're on the roof, more or less.
Oh my God, did you hear that?
No. What are you talking about?
Are you serious? You didn't hear that?
I didn't hear anything.
I heard a whisper.
No, you didn't hear a whisper.
I swear to God, I heard a whisper.
There's a lot of wind moving around
Nope,
right
nope.
now. What did the whisper say?
I don't know.
Sure it wasn't just a car in the distance?
No, it sounded like someone saying something. Oh man, am I just freaking myself out again? You swear you didn't hear it? It made my hair stand up.
Just go to sleep.
No, I don't want to.
Hello. Oh, you can't even see me. It's so dark in here because I'm going to sleep. Shane's next to me. He's asleep, or I may have just woken him up, but I don't really care. Literally, like, 6 feet away from me, a lady hung herself.
Ryan, why are you doing this to yourself?
I asked myself that a lot, too. I don't understand why I do these things. Shane, how are you? I thought you were asleep.
I don't remember. I think I was asleep when you called Helen in the first place because I woke up and I heard a voice and I was like, what the fuck is going on?
You've been asleep for 45 minutes.
Oh, nice.
Oh, did Shane think I was a ghost?
Yeah.
Shane also thinks it was a coincidence that the ball landed under Ryan. What do you think?
I think Timmy wants to be your friend.
Well, that was a sleepless night. Let's go check in on Mr. Shane.
This location is cleared.
Well,
Time to go!
it's been real. You still have an opportunity here. Golden moment to seize glory. You hear that, ghost? That's Ryan Bergara 1, Waverly Hills Sanatorium 0. How does that feel?
You fucking wimps.
Is Waverly Hills Sanatorium haunted? It remains. Actually, do you think this place is haunted?
No.
I think it is. Due to the countless deaths that occurred within its walls, it's no surprise to me that many report this once busy hospital is haunted.
There's the demon hole. Goodbye, body shoot.
And although nothing we experienced tonight changes that reputation in my mind, whether or not Waverly Hills Sanatorium is definitively haunted will remain unsolved.
I'm gonna take everything said by a ghost hunter with a grain of salt.
Well, technically now you're a ghost hunter, so think about that.
Oh shit.
So I don't even know if I could trust you.
I'm a ghost hunter, but what?
Oh my god, did your brain just explode?
Am I a ghost hunter? I don't want to be a ghost hunter. This is all bullshit. Oh no. Do I have to put that on my business card now?
Yeah, Shane Madej, ghost hunter.
Son of a bitch.
And Robo Squatch.
And Robo Squatch.